The ending of Stranger Things is packed with clever callbacks, hidden references, and subtle clues that most fans completely missed during their first watch. The Duffer brothers have also revealed fascinating behind-the-scenes secrets in recent interviews. Today, we're breaking down 14 of the most interesting details from the finale. Let's dive in. The final scene with the kids playing Dungeons & Dragons is not just a nostalgic moment. It's a perfect mirror of the very first episode of the entire series. Both scenes share identical visual details. The house is shown from outside, with lawn sprinklers running. The camera moves inside to the game, and Mrs. Wheeler interrupts them. These small details connect the beginning and end of the story in a powerful way. The post-credit scene reveals something huge. A notebook shows Stranger Things as a board game, and a die displays the number 7. This references the first episode when Will rolled a die to defeat the Demogorgon, but the die disappeared. Will later told Mike it landed on 7, meaning the Demogorgon caught him. Fans believe this represents Will's tragedy, and some even theorize the entire series was Mike's way of coping with Will's real death. Nothing in cinema is random. After 11 disappears, the screen goes black, and we hear heartbeats for several seconds. This is cinematic language, and heartbeats represent life. Then we hear 8 distinct knocks from a construction worker hitting a brick. This references Kali, who was number 8. The heartbeats plus 8 knocks confirm Mike's theory that 11 survived and escaped with Kali's help. Dustin's graduation moment is a tribute to Eddie Munson. In Season 4, Eddie said that when he finally graduated, he would take his diploma, flip off the principal, and run. Dustin did exactly that for Eddie, and it's a beautiful way to honor his fallen friend. The Duffer brothers confirmed that 11 leaving was always part of the plan. In no version of the ending did she stay with the group. For the Duffers, 11 represented the magic of childhood, and the ending had to show the characters growing up and that magic leaving them. But they kept the memory with affection because that magic was real during their childhood. Vecna's ending was almost completely different. The Duffer brothers originally considered giving Henry a redemption arc, similar to Darth Vader in Star Wars, where he would help defeat the Mind Flayer. But they scrapped the idea because, unlike other villains, Henry was already rotten on the inside, and there was no good left to redeem. Many fans wondered why there were no Demogorgons or Demobats in the final battle. The Duffers explained that Vecna did not expect a surprise attack in his own domain, so he didn't prepare his army. The creatures are still out there somewhere. The answer exists, even if it's not the one we wanted. Joyce, delivering the final blow to Vecna, was intentional. The Duffer brothers said she is the mother of the group, the protector. They also realized they gave Joyce an axe at the beginning of the season, and she never used it on anyone. So that's why they chose her for the killing blow. The girl who flirts with Dustin at graduation is Stacy, the same girl who rejected him at the dance in Season 2. Back then, Nancy comforted Dustin and told him those girls would someday chase after him. Nancy was right. Mike's desk in his future as a writer shows a photo of 11. This proves Mike never forgot her, even after she left. Before graduation, Mrs. Wheeler calls Joyce, asking about Mike because he disappeared. This mirrors the very first episode when Joyce called Mrs. Wheeler to ask about Will. The scene is identical, just reversed. Dustin posing in his graduation uniform while his mother takes photos is a callback to Season 2. There, Dustin dressed as a Ghostbuster and his mother took many similar photos. The parallel is intentional. Hopper mentions being offered a job as chief of police in Montauk. This is not random. Montauk is a real place that was the center of conspiracy theories. In the 1980s, involving mind control experiments on children and interdimensional travel. The Duffer brothers based Stranger Things on these conspiracies, and the show was originally going to be titled Montauk. Hopper's comment is a direct reference to this discarded idea. The emotional scene between Mike and Will at the radio tower where Mike says they're best friends was actually Noah Schnapp's idea. Noah is gay in real life and has experienced falling in love with a heterosexual friend. He wanted to show that even though that love wasn't returned, the friendship remained strong. Mike knew Will loved him, and although he couldn't return that love, he stayed loyal as his friend. That's everything for today's breakdown. If you enjoyed the video, leaving a like would help out a lot, and subscribing ensures you never miss future Stranger Things content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.